Hi there and Happy New Year. As I am recording this, it is about lunchtime on the 31st of December 2022, and the pictures on your screen have actually been taken from my office desk. Well, apart from the 2023 graphic there, but I wanted to have something colourful and bright to show on my video today. But yes, that is the view there from my office window that I can like. Actually, it looks a lot like that today. We've got a little bit of overcast, but of course it's summer here in New Zealand, so we have got a beautiful day. And then up here, I have been able to capture, these are birds that actually visit on a flax plant, or well, I call it a cuddygrass plant. I'm not actually sure what it is, but they actually pop up there. You see these things here, these bits here on this picture? This is where these birds end up sitting. So we've got a gorgeous kingfisher. Unfortunately, because of the distance and the fact that I was taking that photo through the window, I don't think it came out too badly. But he is actually beautiful shades of blue and green. And then we have a rosella. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if that was a pet or a wild bird, because we don't see them very often. But it was definitely a good catch with my camera. So I was really pleased. And that's basically what this video is, apart from just saying, well, thank you. There's a lot to thank a lot of people for, but I have had a really busy year. And as you can see, so I'll see if we can make this work here. So we pop along here. Here we go. I'll move this over here because I just want to focus on this for the moment. But this here is the books that I have written and self-published in 2022. It started off with a free story, which that actually ends today. That was for Prolific Works, for a promotion they were doing for Your Book Boyfriend's Boyfriend for Collar and Scruff, and that actually started my Hellhound series, which is where Better Than Sweets came from, and Precious Blue is a Hellhound story as well. And then I finished off my Balance series, which was to do with Angels and Demons. And then my Arrowtown series, I only got the one book done in that series this year, but there's a lot more to come. I had, oh yeah, because there was that one. The Balance series I actually started about 3 years ago, and my readers were getting a little bit peeved that I hadn't finished it. So I actually sort of did a rush on that at the beginning of the year, beginning of last year, and got that, well, it's still this year, isn't it? Because it's the 31st. So the beginning of this year, I finished those. Then I had, my goodness, did I only have one? No, I had two God series books. That was Loki and Helios. Helios has just come out this month and seems to be doing really well. Thank you so much. I also let my mind wander off on another direction, which was where the infidelity clause came from. And then I followed that up with another book in the same world, which was Don't Judge a Prince by His Undergarments. There's actually I'm currently writing another book in that series. But look what I've also got here. Alexei, Victor, Todd, Markov, and Kelvin. One of the reasons why I was able to manage 18 books this year put out, because of my wonderful collaboration. Oh, I mustn't forget The Little Treasure He Hides. So it's actually 7 books written with a collaboration with the absolutely amazing author J.P. Sale. Honestly, she's like a machine. She can just work so hard, and she pushed me to be better and to expand my writing comfort zones, I suppose you could say. I wrote things this year I've never written before, and I like to think I'm a lot better because of it. And for those of you who follow us and actually read our stories, yes, we have another collaboration already in the works, and we were hoping to have the first book in that series and a new spin-off series from our Tangled Tentacles. That should be coming out in roughly February 2023. So writing wise has been huge. I have learned a lot, which some people will sort of think, well, how is that? You've been writing for 9 years now. And I have. I celebrated my anniversary of the first book I wrote was in November. And this coming February, February the 26th, is the 9-year anniversary of my self-publishing career. And I am hoping that I will have, I'm so close, but I'm trying to aim for 100 books published. It will definitely happen in my 10th year. But yes, so I'm just so proud of the works I've done, and all of these covers on here that you can see, with the exception of Love Before Time and The Little Treasure He Hides. Yeah, all of the other cover graphics I did as well. So I don't know. Well, actually, no, I don't think I did that one either. No. Holly from Publication Pixies did that one and that one. JP Sale had a friend of hers do that one, because illustration ones are not ones I've gotten into yet. But all the others, the ones with the buff men on, they're mine. You might notice a theme there. But this is what I've achieved in 2022. And I am really proud of what I have achieved. I'm really thrilled with the collaboration that I've been doing with Jane. And yeah, makes me wonder how many will actually be up there this time next year. But it's not only writing I've been doing. If you've been following me on social media, I have been learning so much. I have got back into sublimation, so I was looking at things like this. And then I absolutely adore resin, so I've been doing different things like that in my resin. And I have a plan. I did have an Etsy store, but honestly, the fees on an Etsy store is ridiculous. So I'm going to start up a Shopify store early in the new year. And then I even had a go at learning how to make print and cut stickers with my Cricut. I probably spend at least an hour or more every single day just watching other creators on YouTube and learning about the different things they can do. And then I hurry off to my garage. It's so funny because I live in a 3-bedroom house by myself, which many people might consider a waste. But honestly, I need the room. I have 3 bedrooms and a garage, and one of the bedrooms and the garage is fully taken up with my workshop. The third bedroom is where I do have my Cricut machines and my printing machines. I have a separate computer set up in there. And then in the garage is where I do these other bits and pieces with resin and everything else. And oh my gosh, I could just keep doing it. But there's a really important creating bright, visually colorful things brings me a lot of joy. And I find that really helps with my writing process. And there will be a video about that sort of earlier in the new year, about how to bring yourself some joy so that you'll continue writing. And because, of course, that's the sort of thing. Then I wonder where I've gone there. But yes, so I've had a lot of creativity, and now I've lost all. Oh, no, I haven't. This was important to me. Okay. I know for some of you, you have probably wanted to write a book for years and you haven't done it because you've let barriers, you've let fears, you've let society, you've let whatever it is. There's a lot of barriers. A lot of people, they'll say, oh, I don't have the time to write. I have a video about that. Check it out. There are people that say, oh, I've got far too many ideas and I just don't know what to write. I've got a video about that too on my channel. Check these out because I can honestly help. And the thing is that even if it means, yes, that old adage, if you want to get this done, then yes, get up an hour earlier, stay up an hour later, because honestly, um, the pride, the sense of accomplishment, it doesn't get old. Whether you're writing your first book or your 100th, it never gets old. I still have as much passion for what I do now as I did when I first started. And when I first started writing my first book back in 2013, I didn't think anybody was going to read it. I didn't think I'd ever self-publish it. I knew I was far too chicken to send it to a publisher. So when I found out about Amazon Kindle, I thought, yes, that's me, I'm in. I just surreptitiously just slide it onto Amazon and yeah, see what happens. What has happened since is I have my own personal group now on Facebook with over 1,000 members now. Thank you so much, my wonderful friends, authors and readers alike. I'm anxiously excited about going to my first event, my first author event in Sydney, Australia in April. It will, realistically, I'm getting older, it will probably be my first and only author event, but I get to actually physically meet the wonderful JP Sale, and my daughter's coming with me. She's going to make sure I get on the plane. But yeah, my life has changed so much. And I don't know if you want your life to change, but writing books changed the life for me. I went from being a very downtrodden, definitely depressed, newly separated woman to what I like to think as a confident, slightly eclectic, definitely creative, and far more confident woman in 2022. Coming on to YouTube was a huge step outside of my comfort zone, but the comments and things that I do receive are generous, kind, and I absolutely love it. I find now I seem to blossom, and so who knew? And I don't want to hear you put age as an issue either, because I'm 60. I turned 61 this year, and I still feel like I'm 25. I don't look it, but in my head I think it, and that's the important thing. So this statement here, I put this here for a reason. Yes, I could blather on about how much money I'd made or how many books I'd sold or anything else like that. But the point of my channel has always been to help you do the same thing. I am living in this lovely little house that, I can afford to pay for because of my work, because of my writing. And yes, I'm, looking at starting up some side hustles too, only because the art I've been creating and the different crafts I've been creating are starting to get, like, I've got a lot of them. So I need an outlet to sell them, and I'm going to do that. But yeah, the thing is that all of these things are possible. And if some rather simple, older, rather boring woman on YouTube can look at you and say, I chased my dreams and they came true, then can you look at me and think, why can't you do it too? Because you can. I know you can. I believe you can. And so all you need to do is get started. And if you want to help with that, drop it in the comments below and I'll help in any way I can. I had actually thought about giving up my YouTube channels, but honestly, I enjoy them too much. I enjoy making them. And if I can help one author achieve their goal in 2023 of writing, finishing, and self-publishing their own story, then hey, I'm all there for it. The hours I spend doing these is so worth it if I know I can make a difference to one other person because I am living my ideal life and I want the same for you. And I really haven't got much else to say, except thank you. Isn't that pretty? Thank you for watching this far. 15 minutes of me waffling on about what I've done this year. Thank you for sharing my journey. Thank you for being interested in anything I've got to say. And thank you for returning my smile, because that's what I want to put out there. I want to help you write your book in 2023. And if I can help in any way at all, drop it in the comments below. Ask your questions. I'll do what I can. I respond to every comment that I get. Sometimes it's a little later, like I don't necessarily respond on the day, but I do respond to every comment I get. And every single time somebody takes the time to leave a note, it makes me feel warm inside. So thank you. And if you're actually in the writing process and doing writing and you just want some writing sprints, don't forget my other channel over at Lisa Writes, because I do sprints on there just about every week. They're usually not very long, but if we can get 1,000 words done in a day, then we call that a win. So my dear friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping contribute to make my 2022 was absolutely amazing. And I intend for 2023 to be the same. Come along with me and we'll make that happen for you too. If you did like this content and you're interested in getting your book published or self-published in 2023, please hit the like and subscribe button, because that helps YouTube think that I've got something worth listening to. And as always, my friends, as we go into 2023, please be safe, please be happy, and hug the ones you love. Until our next video, bye.